Yo guys, I'm the here, and today I will be redoing as well as making new guides for Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 and 2.5 on the PS4. There's also a ton of new people playing thanks to the new collection being on PS4, so I figured why not help them. Today's video will cover how to level up your dry forms very quickly, since I know people are after growth abilities and whatnot. I will go into much detail as possible, but at the same time, as quickly as I can to make this grinding experience as painless as possible. Now, there are two things you may want to have that would make the experience of grinding dry forms easier. The Oathkeeper Keyblade, which is obtained mid-game, second visit to Twilight Town as Sora, and the Sweet Memories Keyblade, which is obtained through doing 100 Acre Wood. The reason we would want these Keyblades are because of the abilities that they both have. Oathkeeper has Form Boost, which increases the amount of time you are in a dry form, and Sweet Memories has Drive Converter, which converts dropped money into drive orbs. More on this specific ability later. That's enough for the intro though, let's get into it. The first dry form we are going to level up today is Valor Form. Valor Form is obtained at the beginning of the game when you get your new clothes with Sora and requires Goofy to activate. The location we are going to be grinding Valor Form will be Agrabah. More specifically though, the treasure room that has the Organization 13 mushroom inside of it. What you're going to want to do is have Oathkeeper equipped if you do have it, and any other Keyblade of your choice. Go Valor, walk inside the room, and activate the mushroom. With Valor Form, every single individual hit you get on an enemy grants Valor Form 1 experience point. So every time you hit while in Valor, you get 1 EXP gain for Valor Form. Say the counter for the next level under Valor Form says you need 500 EXP. Well, that is 500 hits you need to do on said enemy before it levels up again. When hitting the mushroom, make sure you are only doing aerial combos since it's way faster than doing ground combos. Right before your drive gauge is about to go out, you want to run back to the save point outside the room, and while you are still in Valor Form, leave the world and come back and your drive gauge will be completely full, and you would just need to repeat the process until Valor Form reaches its max level, which by the way, all drive forms max out at level 7. If you are looking for an early game level up trick for Valor Form, I recommend Hollow Bastion, right outside Merlin's place. All you do is run around and kill all the Heartless in the same area. Once that's done, leave the world and come back and repeat. I find this to be a lot more time than the mushroom trick, so I would just wait until you have access to the mushroom to grind out Valor Form. The second dry form we are going to be leveling up today is Wisdom Form. Wisdom Form is obtained after you complete Disney Castle and requires Donald to activate. Now the way Wisdom Form levels up is every Heartless you kill counts as 1 EXP point toward Wisdom Form, so if you kill 6 Heartless, that's 6 EXP right there. Now, unlike Valor Form, early game grinding Wisdom Form is not something I recommend, as spamming magic really depletes the form gauge, and Wisdom Form's regular shot magic really doesn't do the job all too well in early levels. But if you do want to level up early game, go to the same area as I said for Valor Form's early grinding, and you are good. This next way on how to level up Wisdom Form is what I recommend, as it is 1,000 times faster. The only drawback is that it's only available at a specific part of the game. As soon as you enter the world that never was, as you were playing through the game for the first time, and before you fight Roxas, that's the main part, the beginning area is filled with nothing but shadows. Here you would spam magic and such in order to kill off the Heartless. When your drive gauge is about to run out, quick run back to the room in the beginning, and it'll automatically refill your drive gauge. If you can't use this trick, I do have another way to level up Wisdom Form for you. You will want Oathkeeper equipped, and you will want to head to Timeless River. Go inside each of the doors and kill all of the Heartless. If your drive gauge is about to run out, exit Timeless River at the door and it will be replenished. After that, head back in there, rinse and repeat. I do recommend you have Ether so you are able to spam magic, and if you are looking for a way to earn quick money fast in order to do said things, just keep watching the video and you'll get the trick soon. I'm not making the joke. I'm not doing it. Anyway, the third form we're going to be leveling up today is Limit Form. Limit Form is obtained after the end of Sora's second visit to Twilight Town. Limit Form does not need any party members to use like the last two do. We are going to level up Limit Form back in Agrabah's treasure room, the same place we leveled up Valor Form. Now, I'm going to make this as clear as I can since people can't seem to pull this off without some sort of problem, so please pay attention. Limit Form levels up for every limit you completely pull off and finish. I'll say it again. Listen closely. Limit Form only gains experience when you pull off the finisher of said limit. You have to complete the entire limit to get experience for Limit Form. For example, if I do Sonic Blade on the mushroom, you have to do the whole limit in order to get the experience point. Not one hit of Sonic Blade, not half of Sonic Blade, but the entirety of Sonic Blade, or any limit for that matter. needs to be completed for you to gain the experience point for Limit Form. I don't think I need to tell you what limit you need to do when leveling up, but always use Sonic Blade when leveling up Limit Form, since it is the easiest to pull off, and all you have to do is spam triangle, so you don't have to worry about any precise timing like you do with the other limits. Of course, when you are about to run out of the drive gauge, same with any other form, you will want to head back to the save point, leave the world while you are still in Limit Form, and come back and your drive gauge will be completely filled again. Rinse and repeat, and you have a fully leveled up Limit Form. The fourth form we are going to be leveling up today will be Master Form. Master Form is obtained from King Mickey during your visits in Space Paranoids. Master Form requires 2 party members to be activated. The way you level up Master Form is to get drive orbs while being in the form. Every small orb gives you 1 EXP, while every big orb gives you 3 EXP. But since the trick I'm going to be showing you gives you a bunch of orbs in the first place, you don't really need to keep track of which is which. The location we are going to be going to is in Yinsid's Tower. You are going to want the Sweet Memories Keyblade, as I mentioned before, for its ability, Drive Converter, which will turn most of the money you are about to get into Drive Orbs. You will also want Oathkeeper equipped so Master Form will last longer, but with what we're doing, you should not need to reset your drive gauge too often, or at all for that matter. Once you get those Keyblades equipped and are in Master Form, head into the room that has the Gambler Nobodies and just do the minigames. As you can see, it gives you many drive orbs and levels up Master Form extremely quickly. Now remember that money trick I mentioned? If you take out Sweet Memories, all you would be doing is getting money from these minigames, and in turn you can use that money to buy a lot of ethers and make your Wisdom Form leveling a lot faster. The fifth form we're going to be leveling up today will be Final Form. Final Form is obtained randomly after the Roxas boss fight and when you try and go into a drive form. If you are trying to unlock Final Form, here's a simple trick to do so. Once you get the 2 Become 1 Keyblade, which you get after beating Roxas, you want to go into the Olympus Coliseum, enter the Cerberus Cup with 2 Become 1 equipped, and go Master Form. Don't worry though, if you go Anti-Form instead of Final, you can just hit the retry option until you get Final Form and then quit the tournament. Anyways, the location we will be leveling up Final Form will be Yinsid's Tower. What you will want is Oathkeeper and Bond of Flame. Why Bond of Flame? Well, we're just going to be spamming Fire and Thunder in this trick to kill the nobodies. If you need money for ethers, again you can just use the money trick I showed you earlier to get some so you can buy ethers. Anyway, once you have everything, start at the bottom of the tower and work your way up. At first, you won't be able to make it all the way up the tower, so go as far as you can, and before your drive gauge goes out completely, go back to the save point, exit the world while you're still in Final Form, and come back and you will have your drive gauge completely refilled. After a while, you will have a fully leveled up Final Form. Oh, and the glide ability, which I'm sure that is the very reason you're trying to level up Final Form anyway. That's it from me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this drive form level up guide. I had a lot of fun doing it. Again, I plan to do new guides as well as redo my old ones like I did with this video for you guys out there who just wanted to know, and for the new people joining the series when they picked up the collection for PS4. If you guys did enjoy it, a like would be greatly appreciated, and subscribe if you want more guides or just Kingdom Hearts content in general. It's been Valor Form 72, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.